Ancient Egypt continues to fascinate us with its rich history and culture. One of the most intriguing aspects is their practice of mummification. Imagine skilled hands carefully preserving a body for thousands of years. The Egyptians believed in life after death, a journey to another world. Mummification was essential for this journey. It was their way of preparing the deceased for the afterlife. Mummification aimed to preserve the body in the best possible condition. This preservation ensured that the individual's spirit, or Ka, would recognize its physical form in the afterlife. Without a preserved body, the Egyptians believed the Ka would not be able to enjoy the afterlife. The process was complex and involved many steps. Let's explore each stage of this incredible journey. The first step in the mummification process involved cleansing the body. This was a crucial and sacred ritual that marked the beginning of the journey to the afterlife. Priests, specially trained in the art of mummification, washed the body with water from the Nile River. This water was not just any water, it was considered to be imbued with divine properties. The Nile was considered sacred, and using its water was a way of purifying the deceased. The river was the lifeblood of Egypt, and its waters were believed to carry the blessings of the gods. They used palm wine, known for its cleansing properties, to wash the body again. This second washing was meant to ensure that no impurities remained. This cleansing ritual was not merely physical, but also symbolic. It was a way to prepare the soul for its journey to the afterlife, ensuring it was free from earthly taints. It represented the purification of the deceased soul, preparing it for the afterlife. The Egyptians believed that the soul needed to be as pure as possible to be accepted into the realm of the gods. The Egyptians believed that cleanliness was crucial for entering the afterlife. They thought that a clean body and soul would be more favorably judged by the gods. After washing, they anointed the body with fragrant oils. These oils were often made from exotic plants and flowers, chosen for their pleasant scents and preservative qualities. These oils served a dual purpose. They masked the odor of the deceased and helped to moisturize the skin, preventing it from becoming too brittle during the mummification process. This step was essential to ensure the body remained intact for eternity. The next stage in the intricate mummification process was the removal of the internal organs, as these were the most prone to rapid decay. This step was crucial to ensure the preservation of the body for the afterlife. Using a sharp obsidian blade, the skilled embalmers made a precise incision on the left side of the abdomen. This incision had to be carefully executed to avoid damaging the body. Through this incision, they meticulously removed the lungs, liver, stomach, and intestines. Each organ was handled with the utmost care to prevent any damage. The heart, considered the seat of intelligence, emotion, and the soul, was left in place. The Egyptians believed it was essential for the deceased to have their heart for the judgment in the afterlife. According to their beliefs, the heart would be weighed against the feather of Maat, the goddess of truth and justice, to determine the soul's fate in the afterlife. Each organ was treated with great respect and care, reflecting the Egyptians' deep reverence for the deceased and their journey to the afterlife. The organs were thoroughly washed with palm wine and an array of aromatic spices to cleanse and purify them. After washing, they were carefully wrapped in linen to protect them. The wrapped organs were then placed in special containers known as canopic jars. These jars were designed to safeguard the organs for eternity. These canopic jars, often crafted from alabaster or pottery, had lids shaped like the heads of four protective gods: Imseti, human head; Hapi, baboon head; Duamutef, jackal head; and Chebesenuef, falcon head. Each god was believed to protect a specific organ, ensuring its safety and preservation for the deceased's journey into the afterlife. With the organs removed, the next step was to dehydrate the body to prevent decomposition. This was achieved using a natural salt called natron, found abundantly in the Egyptian desert. The body was completely covered in natron, both inside and out. It was then placed on a slanted embalming table, allowing fluids to drain away. The natron acted like a sponge, drawing out all the moisture from the body. This process took about 40 days. During this time, priests regularly replaced the natron to ensure complete dehydration. The removal of moisture was essential, as it inhibited the growth of bacteria and fungi, the primary agents of decomposition. Section 5. Wrapping the mummy linen and protective amulets. This process was a crucial part of the mummification ritual, ensuring the deceased's safe journey to the afterlife. After 40 days, the body, now completely dried, was removed from the natron. This drying process was essential to prevent decay and prepare the body for eternity. It was washed once more and covered with fragrant oils. These oils not only helped preserve the body but also gave it a pleasant scent, symbolizing purification. Then began the intricate process of wrapping the body in linen bandages. This was done with great care and precision, reflecting the importance of the ritual. Strips of linen, sometimes hundreds of yards long, were used to carefully wrap every part of the body. Each layer was applied meticulously to ensure complete coverage. The wrapping process was not merely about covering the body, it was a sacred ritual, performed by priests who chanted prayers and recited spells. It was a sacred ritual. The priests believed that their chants and spells would protect the deceased in the afterlife. Priests placed amulets, small charms believed to offer magical protection, within the wrappings. These amulets were strategically placed to guard the body. These amulets, made of various materials like gold, faience, or stone, were placed on the body to protect it from harm in the afterlife. Each material was chosen for its symbolic significance. Each amulet had a specific purpose, such as warding off evil spirits or ensuring the deceased's safe passage to the underworld. They were believed to imbue the mummy with magical properties essential for its journey. Section 6. The sarcophagus, a final resting place. With the wrapping complete, the mummy was ready for its final resting place, the sarcophagus. A sarcophagus was a coffin, usually made of wood or stone, elaborately decorated with paintings and inscriptions. The Egyptians believed these decorations helped guide the deceased in the afterlife. The mummy was carefully placed inside the sarcophagus, surrounded by objects they might need in the afterlife. These could include food, jewelry, weapons, and even games. The sarcophagus was then sealed and placed within a tomb, often with further offerings and treasures. The tomb was sealed, and the deceased could begin their journey to the afterlife. Section 7. The purpose of mummification, more than just preservation. The Egyptians' meticulous mummification process reveals their deep-rooted beliefs about death and the afterlife. While preserving the physical body was crucial, it was not the sole purpose. Mummification was intertwined with their religious beliefs and played a significant role in their understanding of the afterlife. For the Egyptians, death was not the end, but a transition to another world. They believed in the survival of the soul and its continued existence in the afterlife. Mummification was their way of ensuring that the deceased could navigate this journey successfully and enjoy an eternal afterlife. Section 8. Social status and mummification, from simple to elaborate burials. Not all mummies were created equal. The complexity of the mummification process and the extravagance of the burial depended largely on the individual's social status and wealth. The elite, including pharaohs and nobles, could afford the most elaborate mummification procedures. Their tombs were grand, filled with treasures, and their mummies were adorned with gold and precious stones. Commoners, on the other hand, had to make do with simpler burials. Their mummification process might have been less elaborate, and their tombs were more modest. However, the core belief in the importance of mummification for the afterlife remained consistent across all social strata. Section 9. Mysteries of mummification, lost recipes and evolving techniques. Despite its prevalence in ancient Egypt, many aspects of mummification remain shrouded in mystery. The exact recipes and techniques used by the embalmers were closely guarded secrets, passed down orally through generations. As a result, much of this knowledge has been lost to time. Furthermore, mummification techniques evolved over time. What began as a simpler process in the early dynastic period became increasingly complex during the New Kingdom. Different time periods saw variations in the methods used, the materials chosen, and the overall approach to mummification. Section 10. Scientific discoveries. Unraveling the secrets of mummies. Today, scientists and archaeologists use modern technology to unlock the secrets of mummification. Techniques like X-rays, kinetic scans, and DNA analysis provide valuable insights into the lives and deaths of mummified individuals. They help us understand their health, diet, diseases, and even their genetic makeup. These scientific investigations not only shed light on the mummification process but also provide valuable information about ancient Egyptian society, culture, and beliefs. By studying mummies, we gain a deeper understanding of their world and their place in it. Section 11. Conclusion: Mummies. Windows into ancient Egyptian beliefs. Mummification in ancient Egypt was far more than a simple preservation technique. It was a complex ritual, deeply intertwined with their religious beliefs and their understanding of the afterlife. The meticulous care they took in preparing their dead for the next world reveals their profound reverence for life, death, and the journey of the soul. Mummies continue to fascinate us, offering a glimpse into a lost world. They are not merely relics of the past, but time capsules that preserve the essence of a civilization that believed in the eternity of the soul. Through their study, we gain a deeper appreciation for the rich tapestry of human history and the enduring power of belief.